Beautiful blue skies along the Southern California coastline as we welcome you back to the Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge. We have a huge crowd here to see the top dogs from the West compete in the Western Regionals, trying to secure a spot to the National Championship Finals in St. Louis. And up next, Freestyle Flying Disc. Well, earlier rounds of competition took place, and first up it was Young Tuesday, Madavi and Rocket setting the pace and putting on an incredible show for the judges, coming up with a score of 77.1. Then Brian Smith and his 8-year-old female border collie Evie executing every move and raising the bar, but not by much, with a score of 77.3. Then it was Peo, the 3-year-old male Australian Shepherd, and Eve Gutierrez representing Rancho Palos Verdes, California, putting up a huge score of 79.7. So some big scores posted so far, 3 competitors remaining. We'll kick it off with Paul Selstead and his dog Kiah, 7-year-old Australian cattle dog. And we'll check out Kirby McElveen, followed by AJ Juneman. But right now, it's all about Paul Selstead and Kiah. And as a reminder, Shalene, handler skills and dog skills, so important in this competition. That's what the judges want to see. And of course, performing in front of the great crowd.
Absolutely. The judges are looking at 5 different areas to judge the dogs for dog skill and 5 areas for the handler. Now, various grips and throws are part of that. And you can see that Paul here is using a whole set of different airbrush techniques in his throws, where he's tapping the disc, either with another disc or off his foot. That is a tough skill right there. A skip off of the grass, that's risky actually, Trace, because you never quite know if it's gonna land right for the dog to catch.
So Paul and Kiah post a score of 80.1. They actually got started in the sport by going to classes taught by Kirby McElveen, who we're checking out now. So Kirby, a big influence in the sport of freestyle flying disc. Always love watching her, Shalene, especially here in Huntington Beach, California.
Right, the hometown girl, and we saw her first compete as a teenager years and years ago, and she has just become the consummate professional at this event. She always adds difficulty to all of her different moves. That's what you can watch here. She'll take something that's just normally done and add a little something extra to it to get those higher difficulty points, because remember, the handler and the dog are both being judged in freestyle flying discs. And the catches also matter, because in the event of a tie, the catch percentage is what breaks the tie. But right there, like you saw, a back catch with a twist, she always adds that extra element in. A foot stall with a larger dog, that's very difficult as well. And always a crowd pleaser.
84.5, so Kirby McElveen finds herself once again in the lead in freestyle flying disc.
Kirby really knows how to highlight and showcase her dog's strengths. She did a lot of nice inside work with Sora, and you can see a lot of distance work and great catches out on the field as well.
All right, next up, it's AJ Juneman. Whoa, Nelly. The 2023 Western Regional Champions, who are looking forward to mixing it up a little bit this year and hoping to take another shot at the finals in St. Louis.
So we took our routine that we did last year, threw it completely out, made a new routine. In terms of stuff that we thought the crowd was going to be engaged in, there's one of my favorite parts of our routine is I'm laying on the ground and I air bounce the disc from maybe like an inch above the ground. It's one of my favorite parts, but just those more engaging, those fun tricks that I love to show off with Nelly that aren't necessarily like technically difficult, but very cool to watch. And Nelly and I are very excited to be back and defend our championship. I mean, she's raring to go and I'm raring to go.
Pro Plan Sport Fed Dog, great routine going by AJ Juneman, and Whoa Nelly, the 6-year-old female Australian Shepherd, having a great time out there entertaining this wonderful crowd in Huntington Beach.
That showmanship matters, entertainment value judged both for the dog and the handler in freestyle flying discs. So those moves that get the crowd going, they matter.
So AJ Juneman wraps it up with Whoa Nelly coming with 84 points. Not enough to overtake Sora and Kirby McElveen's 84.5.
Some difficult throws and impressive vaults for Nelly and AJ, but Kirby and Sora edge out the competition for the win.
And they're heading to the National Championship Finals once again. A very entertaining and fun competition. Let's send it over to Sean. Smitty.
Oh, that's right, Trace. What a fantastic competition. Kirby getting the win again, second win with Sora, but you have 6 wins with this total. Of course, Torch, your other dog, getting 4. Competition was so tight. What did it take to win here today?
Man, it was a steep field of competitors today. It was really, really tough with competitors from California, Arizona, and Colorado. We definitely had a Western region showdown today.
Now, you're sort of a local favorite. You're used to throwing in this wind, but that has to be difficult.
Yes, it definitely makes our job much more difficult, but you know, as I used to be a former local to Huntington Beach, I definitely know a little bit about what the winds have to bring here.
You also know how to play it to the crowd. They were super excited. They got into it. We all did. Congratulations. We'll see you at Nationals. Trace?
Nice job, Kirby. Coming up, incredible diving dogs. But first, Shalene made her way poolside with a few legends in the sport.
Catching up with 2 of the best right here. We have our former and current world record holders in incredible diving dog. Sean, you and your Belgian Malinois Indy held the record for 5 years.
Yes, we had a great run, and our best jump was 33.10, and we passed the torch to Laurel and Sounders.
And it went to Sounders, the Whippet. He's not jumping here today, but you're here helping to bring up maybe some other competitors.
Yeah, my daughter brought her dog Bowser, and that is Sounders' half-brother. So we are super excited to be here together as a family. We're having a great time.
Well, both the dogs are here. Indy is in the back. She's retired. Sounders resting up because he will be defending his title at Nationals in St. Louis.
If you like dogs too, subscribe to NBC Sports YouTube channel for more.